I'm gonna do something I don't normally do in this channel, which is commentary. There's a story that really caught my attention recently from this book I've been reading. The book is called Influence, and it basically talks about... Oh, my bed's gonna get destroyed. Hello. Wow, that guy's lag is crazy. What is his lag right now, dude? It's crazy. Okay, we got him. This book talks about how humans are influenced, how to avoid manipulation, stuff like that. One of the chapters talks about how authority figures, or people who seem like they have authority with the clothes that they're wearing, their title, maybe they're a doctor, how that can influence people to do what they want. And there was an experiment conducted. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? There's an experiment conducted a long time ago called the Milgram Shock Experiment, in which a student, a teacher, and a scientist were involved. The student's job was to sit in a chair and answer questions. If he got any of the questions wrong, he would be shocked. If he answers more questions wrong, the shock becomes increasingly more painful. Glass underneath. 2 hits? Like 2 or 3 hits to kill me is crazy. What is bro on? What? Unfair. This is unfair. You're joking! What? How is that even possible? Sorry about that. Anyways, the scientist would be present to make sure that the teacher is doing his or her job to shock the student. See ya! Oh my gosh, can we actually like pull this off? No way, no way, no way. He's done? He has reach. He's probably hacking. Anyways, these shocks for the students would become so painful that they would scream out in pain. But instead of, oh my gosh. I find this extremely... This is crazy. And some of the students would even go unconscious. They would scream out, please stop this, let me out. Some of them said they had heart conditions. It got really intense. But the majority of the teachers still gave the students shocks. And the crazy thing is that, what the oh my gosh, dude. The majority of teachers, or people playing the teacher, would administer the highest level of shock, which was over 500 volts. And that is excruciatingly painful. And you want to know something even crazier, is that the students were not even being shocked at all. The students were instead acting out the pain and suffering, and the teachers were the real guinea pigs of the experiment. Why is this, you may ask? They wanted to see how much pain someone would give to somebody else when a person of authority is telling them to. During the experiment, the teachers would ask if they could stop the experiment, to which the scientists would reply, no, keep going. You have to continue. I'm dead. Why am I doing that? You have to continue for the sake of the experiment. And they did. The majority of them kept going until the student was unconscious and until they reached the maximum number of shocks. So this experiment basically proves that humans will fold if there's a person of authority telling them that they need to do something. And it seems crazy, but this hack actually happened a different time when nurses were instructed by someone they didn't know over the phone, claiming to be a doctor, to administer shots or medicine to a patient that was too high of a dosage, way too high of a dosage they should be taking. And they still did it because the person over the phone said that they were a doctor. What is this guy doing? Oh my gosh, dude! Why? Why do I keep going into my freaking inventory? This is so annoying. Leave! What a terrible commentary game. Just absolutely getting destroyed when I'm trying to convey my message here. But it's crazy because I wouldn't think that I'd do something as insane as listening to somebody telling me to hurt others. But when you think about it, every one of those adults who are about 20 or over 20 years old still carried out the shocks, no matter how painful it was. It really makes you wonder the lengths people would go to do what authority figures say. Another example of this is a scam that these people would carry out. They would knock on your door in really nice suits, and they would claim that they're from the bank. And they would basically get your information and steal your money. And they would say something like, oh, something happened to your money. We need your info or whatever it was. I can't fully remember. But there's just an endless amount of instances or scams where people fake who they are and people will fold because of the fact that they seem like they have some sort of authority. And there's ways that, I mean, you can use this manipulation for good. And it's not necessarily manipulation. It's just you being presentable. Say, you know, you have a job interview. You want to dress super nice so that your employer thinks of you as a good candidate. But yeah, I just found this whole thing like super interesting, and I just wanted to tell you guys, this guy's gonna die. Okay, he's dead. Maybe we can go get his bed before he kills us. He has terrible. Okay, should probably kill him again. He hasn't hit me once, jeez.